For our experiment, we tested the effect of light color on the rate of photosynthesis. We hypothesized that the higher the light frequency, the greater the rate of photosynthesis would be. To start the experiment, you will need a few materials. For this lab, you are going to need pre-soaked spinach leaves, a 10 milliliter syringe, a light source, colored lenses, a timer, a hole puncher, plastic cups, 0.2% sodium bicarbonate solution, and 0.2% sodium bicarbonate solution with dish soap added. Using these materials, you will then follow the following procedures. Using the hole puncher, you will cut your leaf into little discs, like so. You will then take your leaf discs and place them inside the syringe, making sure to remove as much air as possible. Then fill the syringe halfway with the sodium bicarbonate solution with dish soap, making sure to remove any bubbles. You will then create a vacuum inside the syringe by placing your finger over the end and pulling down. Holding the vacuum, you will then swirl the discs until you see them start to fall to the bottom. You will then transfer the contents of the syringe into a beaker containing the sodium bicarbonate solution. The rate of photosynthesis was then measured using a control group of natural light, violet light representing low frequency light, green light representing medium frequency, and red light representing high frequency. The data we collected was, for the most part, as expected. As you can see from the data table, the lowest frequency light, being the purple light, showed a slower rate of photosynthesis in the control group, and the green light, which is reflected, not absorbed by the leaves, showed a very little immeasurable rate of photosynthesis, both confirming our hypothesis. Although the red light did not elicit the results expected, much of this has to do with experimental human error. In this particular trial, we decided to share a light source with another group, causing the beaker to be further from the light source than the other previous trials had been. This resulted in a lesser exposure to the light source, skewing our data. The most applicable use for this research is in the world of agriculture. It would be particularly useful in indoor farming techniques, which are becoming more and more prevalent as global warming continues to become more of a problem.
Also, in the case of an alien attack, we will be forced to inhabit a new planet in which we must learn and perfect the techniques of indoor farming in order to survive and thrive under the alien regime.